Peace and bliss to my soul tribe. What's up, y'all? Hope you're feeling good. I hope that last week was amazing for you as it was for me. Lots of incredible and shocking moments. I'm going to be doing this episode of 1, 2, 3 for the stars. Just a little bit differently this time as we are just starting out, and I do want to give myself the space to creatively express and experiment, but also because this week, instead of getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, I got 15, which also adds up to 6, which, by the way, this is the angel number for the week. So pay attention. Pay attention this week. That's all I'm gonna say. But yes, I'm not gonna sugarcoat. And I'm definitely not gonna lie to y'all. This is about my 3rd time trying to record this. So I do feel that the message needs to come out the right way. And I do feel that this is a reflection of what we're coming up to experience this week. So without further ado, let's jump right in. All right. This week we're going through a death and rebirth. We're going through what I am considering a lightning bolt to the base. Not in a bad way at all. In great ways, honestly. But, sometimes divine intervention don't feel so great sometimes. Having to take responsibility don't feel too great, and it's okay. However it feels is okay. It's totally fine. We're being asked to cleanse our energy from the past cycle of drama and trauma and different attachments that don't serve us, unfortunately negatively affecting our loved ones. To say a little bit more about that, Spirit has indicated to me that this is a week, and just in general, us as light workers and as divinely guided ones, as spiritually powerful and magnetic beings, we have to be very mindful of what we choose to carry in thought and energy. Because whatever it is that we carry, we're going to attract more. Whatever resentment or negativity or whatever drama or trauma that you have held on to, this eclipse portal has been a time where we allow that version of ourselves to die, so that the new version of ourselves that's ready to be renewed in love for love can be born and can continue to carry on the work. I'm speaking to, and I knew this about my collective, of course I knew this about us as stars, I'm speaking to a very divinely guided, gifted, and blissed tribe. Like, we are guardians of wisdom. We are light warriors. We are higher consciousness embodied. And with all of that power, we have to use that with great responsibility. Again, we have to respect and be disciplined when it comes to the divine laws that we are aware of and everything involved in that. We have to be willing to not just be whimsical in our truth and in our expression, but truly ground down into commitment to that said truth, commitment to embodying that higher consciousness. Because although we already are, we are becoming. And again, the magic that we can make will all depend on what we carry inside of our vessel. I'm being very careful with the words I choose here because that itself is the guidance of the week. This is not a time where we want to be careless or lash out or reinforce frequencies that don't align with love. This is a week where we want to remember that we are always going to be beginners in this grand and ancient plane, and that in this new beginning, in this new cycle, we are valuable and our perspective is valuable. We have to be willing to be humble, and we have to be willing to express ourselves no matter what things look like. And then we also have to be willing to allow that higher consciousness that we're facilitating to help us adjust. So this is a week where we will benefit a lot from staying very close to the practices and the moments in the day that connect us back to spirit, connect us back to love, connect us back to truth and divinity. There's not too much more to say other than remember that you are someone that carries very beautiful codes. You are somebody that carries ancient wisdom that you came here to gift to the world. So it is not a bad thing to protect your energy from environments and situations that just muddle it up. But it is not the right or the best response to harm or shun or push away. Or the point of me saying this is we have to be responsible. If our intention is love, if our truth is love, then no matter what happens, no matter what it is, when you set your boundary, when you protect your energy, when you cleanse your vessel, do it all with love. It is okay to let the old way die. It is okay that things will not look the way that they used to look. Let that die. Let love be renewed. Let the drama die. Let love be renewed. Let the negativity die and let love be renewed. That is very important. If that's all we can really control, and if this number asks us to release too much focus on the physical world, to me at least, and the way that I'm channeling this, that means that we need to keep our focus on love as the primordial force of existence, life, and creation. It's important, and I know you know. I know you understand. So I pray that whatever disruption tries to find you, tries to affect you, or whatever trigger, whatever happens this week, I pray that you remember to come back to your center, ground down into that place of inner value, and remember to move from love in order to respect divine law. There's so much more I can say, but I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining again. Again, I pray and I trust that this week will be wonderful for all of us. If this resonated with how last week went, if you can sense this stuff coming in, or throughout the week, if you feel like coming back because something stuck out, please do. I would love to hear how this resonated, as we are sharing this journey, especially if you're a part of my star tribe. So yeah, thank you. I love you. You're a star. I reflect you and all that you are. And I'm so glad that you joined me today. Peace and bliss.